It is a little bit windy, and I'm back at the old mark again. It's been a while, it's been since November, but we're back, and we've got the old Ziplexers. So keep watching. It is windy. I can't air I can air better now. Had my AirPlug bud in. Yeah, keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up and everything. We are fishing the River Humber. It's a 6 point, I don't know, I'll let you know later. 6'8", I think. 7 metre tide, 7 metre tide. And yeah, we're back on the Humber at my old mark. So keep watching, and we'll cut for the intro. It is quite windy today, but it's meant to be dropping off as the day goes on. It was blowing my shelter in like a wind sail on a yacht, and was moving it because obviously I don't want to face the fields. I want to face and look at the water. But yeah, so I'm defrosting my bait now. Today we've got squid, black lug. I've got another roll of black lug in there, some crab and some salted black lug, I think. So I've got, that's all the bait I've got. Ain't got anything else. But we've got the blue and the red Ziplexers. This one come off my mate Billy. I haven't spoke to Billy for a while. I keep meaning to, but keep forgetting. Just busy. And this one come off a chap called David, I think, who's no longer with us, I'm afraid. He was selling his fishing gear off, and John put me onto this rod as well as Wayne. And well, John put me onto it, and then Wayne sort of like made it sink in, so I went and bought it. And they are, for those that don't know, they are my Ziplex TF 50/50s. There you go. And like I say, the blue one come from Lincolnshire, the red one come from Scotland. Same decals, same rod blank, just different whipping colours, same eyes. So it's a good chance come from the same place. Who knows? Might be a built version from Terry himself, I don't know. Could have come from somewhere else, like a tackle shop, and just sold around the country. But I'm very happy and privileged to have them. It is windy. I'm gonna go in there now. I've worked out that if I look at this blowing in there, look at it, can you see that? I don't know if this little light underneath will work for long. Excuse me. I haven't got any more kitchen roll, and it's a bit of a bugbear because it means I've got to walk back to the van. Anyhow, where am I? Yeah, that's what I'm fishing with, and I've got my spin fishers, the long, the LLs, live liners. I've got 3 chicken sandwiches that I made before I come, with Branson pickle, salt and pepper, banana, and I've got an apple there. And in the van I've got 2 more apples and a kiwi, because I just eat the kiwi, skin and all, just like an apple. But yep, it is windy, very windy, and I don't like the wind. Mike said to me, been saying to me a couple of times now, that he hates the wind more than anything. But I don't like rain, I don't like snow, I don't like the cold, and I don't like bloody wind either, not to this extent. Light wind's nice, and to be honest, I'm not that keen on the sun either if it's too hot. Now what I found with my hip, that if I'm fishing the bays and not the riverbank, But if I put my right arse cheek on the wall and leave my legs straight dangling, it's a lot better for me. I just walk straight away. When I sit on my box in a right angled position, my hip seizes up, and that's why I hobble when I get up and I'm hobbling along, because I've been sat down. So I'm trying to sit with my leg out so it's not in a position, and see how it goes. But yep, we are fishing here. I haven't fished this mark since November last year, and it is now February the 27th. So we're nearly into March. 20 odd days and it's the first day of spring. We are still in winter. There is no spring yet. There's no spring fish yet. They're still all winter fish. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be nice. It is sunny today and it's not too cold. It's about 8 degrees, but this wind is the only thing that's ruining it, really. But it's gusting up again now. But hopefully, as the session goes on, by 3 o'clock it's meant to be a lot less. The time now is 2:10. So 3:30, something like that, it's meant to reduce down, I believe. But then, when's the weather ever right, eh? So it's 24-mile-an-hour gusts. It was at 3 o'clock. It was 26 mile an hour, which is what this bit is now, I think. And then by 5 o'clock, it's down to 15-mile-an-hour gusts, which will be so much nicer. So I don't know what time the high tide is. I can Google it, I'll find out, I'll let you know. I think it is the 7-metre tide tonight. Like I say, I haven't fished there since November. It's the first time back, and sun's out now. You see, it's lovely when the sun come out. Look, let me just quickly show you. See that? That on the floor there is sunlight. Sunlight in February. Bloody marvellous. So yeah, November. Spat my dummy out, didn't I? Because there was a food cod coming out the full length of the river, and they had that competition here where food were caught, and then it just went mental. And then on top of that, you had everyone posting, which, you know, people are allowed to post, aren't they? Nothing wrong with that. Not everyone likes it though. And posting it all on YouTube as well. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. And yeah, where are we now? Well, we're now in February. Possibly the off chance of a codlin. They've been catching codlin at Pool, which is down that way. There's a chance. You just got to have that fish swim past your bait on the day. I've got no fresh worms. I was 2 minds of not going today. If the wife was there, she'd confirm that. But I got home and I thought, you know what, let's just go. Even if I don't fish very long or film for very long, let's go and get one in. So I'm going to a different place next fishing session as well. Never fished there before, which will be good. I have really. Of course I've fished it before. But you'll see me elsewhere next time. I think I might go back to Bay 28. I haven't fished there this year. And I think I fished it last year at the beginning of the year when it had all calmed down. I went down there just for a session on the wall, and Bay 28 was free, so I might go there, make a change on it. Like I say, I ain't fished there yet, not this year, not really last year only once, so it's not anywhere new, is it? So that's it. I got nothing else to say. I'm not going into a blinding rant. I'm gonna try and change the next video after the one with me and Keith. I fish on my own, and I have a monumental letdown rant, and I can't put it up. I can't put it up, the rant, because I say the words that YouTube will just give me a strike and demonetize me and probably make me take the video down. I don't think Tom would put it up anyhow, but yeah, I'm going through. I said to Tom, I think I've said something I shouldn't say. I said, do you want me to go through it so that you don't have to, save you some time? And he went, yes please. So I've been through it once and it was 9 bender. I went from point of saying just cut that bit out and cut this bit out, just cut it all out, and what does it matter? So I still haven't finished that yet. I've got to do that before. I'll probably do it on Saturday, because hopefully I'm fishing tomorrow. So if you see this video and then next Wednesday you see another video, hopefully it'll be tomorrow. I've only got 2 in the bank from 9 videos. I think maybe 10 at the beginning, and in November I've dropped down to 2, and that's due to bad weather. So me building videos up in the bank has worked a blinder, but now I'm worrying because I've only got 2 videos. But then it's more realistic to the time of the year. But you have to do things when you're an inland fisherman, hour and a half away from a mark, or an hour. You have to do things to make it work for you. Everybody wants to see a video out on a Wednesday. I like putting a video out on a Wednesday. It's just become second nature. And while I can do that, and while we want to do that, and we're gonna do it, so I have to put the effort in whatever state that I am in, to come out and fish. So if I wake up tomorrow and I don't feel too bad, then tomorrow I shall be going fishing, but it'll be out of the back of my van, so it'll be easy. So I'm going now. This is Verns Sea Fishing. Give us a thumbs up. I know I ain't started fishing yet. I know there's people going to be turning off saying, oh, he ain't even fished yet. Well, it ain't about fishing, my channel. Fishing is a byproduct of Verns Sea Fishing. The title of my channel is Verns Sea Fishing. It starts with Vern, who's me, and it finishes with sea fishing. So you're going to get a bit more of me than you are sea fishing. And in the present state of fitness that I'm in now, you're going to get a bit more of me than sea fishing, because there's sometimes I can't even walk up and down because I think I'm knackered. See you in a bit when I come back. Absolutely beautiful, that, isn't it? And there's me rods. Right, let's get this on the roll. Oh, bloody battery blew out, didn't it? I've only done about 20 minutes, 15 minutes of filming, and the battery conked out. But I've got more news on batteries. That's one rod out. We'll get the next one out now. In the wind, that one. Oh, sorry about that. It is windy. Oh, we'll try and sort it out. We'll try and make things better. I don't know how. Let's stretch that leg out. Right, well, of course it's going to be on top of me, isn't it? Hey? I don't know what that's like. Yeah. Well, what can I say? It is first cast out. So that's the trouble, you see, with fishing in winter and filming. Bloody need head torch, just look at my flipping bag. I tucked it down there somewhere. There it is. So I've got the last battery. It ain't a very good battery. I know it's nearly nagged. Alright, let's talk about the batteries. I was fishing with Keith the other night and the batteries didn't last too long, a couple of them. And then when I was at home, I couldn't get one of the batteries out on the... I couldn't get one of the batteries out in the out of the charging, what I just showed you, that charging pack. Boot coming in. So yeah, got it out with some pliers and they expand. The batteries, there's something in the middle and they've got two pods on the outside in like a silver foil packet, and it's all wired through from them packets, so I don't know how they work or what it is, anything like that, but they've expanded instead of being flat. So I pulled it out and I then went on the internet and I found a battery for 11 quid. So I bought that, £6.50 to deliver it, and then I bought I bought another battery off eBay, because the 4 batteries that I bought last year, which had a month's warranty on them, I've only got 2 of them left because the other ones expanded as well, and that didn't last long. It was only in for like 10-15 minutes and it had conked out in the cold. So I've binned them. I bought 2 new and I've just ordered 2 more off eBay. They're £18 each delivered, so it's about the same money. So I've got 4 new batteries. Fucking hands are cold. So I've got 4, nice little dog. I've got 4 new batteries. Another nice little dog. It's got 2 dogs, obviously. Yeah, so I've got 4 new batteries and 2 of them haven't turned up, but I've got 2 which I'm trying today, so hopefully they will last nearly an hour. But it is cold today, so today is a big test for batteries. So that's why I'm charging that one up, even though it only lasts 15-20 minutes. If I charge it up to fully charge again, it'll give me 15-20 minutes charging if some of the other batteries aren't any good. Anyhow, that's enough about that, because I could rattle on for ages, couldn't I? And we ain't doing that. We are fishing. We have casted out. You are in my igloo, and it is rather, look at that lovely sky. It's like cotton wool in it, that grey cloud. So yeah, it is there, look. We are fishing. Bloody wool hats, as warm as they are fucking annoying, itching. I might put a liner in these hats so that on the inside here, on the inside of this, it's on the inside of that, it would be all non-itchy. Need something stretchy. If it ain't stretchy, and then you'd have to sew it in with elastic, I would presume. Well, the planes are out. Sun's out as well, but it's just absolutely bitter in the wind. If you're walking your dog and you go out for half an hour, by the time you get back you'll be thinking, of course, a bit chilly, but when you're sat here on the riverbank, if I didn't have this igloo and I didn't have my hand warmers, yeah, I would be absolutely, well, I'd be back at the van and I'd be driving them. Oh, is that the reel? Well, fingers crossed we catch something today. You never know what's about. Just pleased I'm actually in my bay, and I'm pleased there's no one else there. The amount of people last November, December, and I presume in January, I don't know, but the amount of people that must have took time off work to come cod fishing, it's unbelievable. 2 years ago when I was catching cod every video, yeah, I still never saw anyone down there, or if I did come down there, there was like a handful of people down there and well spread out. But this year's been a nightmare. And after the nightmare I had on the beaches fishing during the summer, but this year I don't mind fishing through the night or into the night, so hopefully I'll miss the Taurus. Still a beautiful day to be alive. Certainly nice being there fishing. I have bought a new reel. Now I know what you're saying, Vern, you said you weren't going to buy any more, but this is a special reel. I texted the wife and I told the wife that I've bought a reel, and I said to her, but I had to buy the reel, and I bought it for the family. Basically, the family can have it when I'm dead, and they'll resell it and get the same for what I paid for it, probably. That's no good. I've got to wear a different hat to that. I can't fucking, because it's not cold, you know what I mean? Hopefully soon, in an hour or two, come high water, the wind will have dropped. It'll be really nice. But yeah, I think that's enough looking at my tips. Not many people get to look at my tips for as long as what you have. It's nice to be using the Ziplexes. If you're wondering why I don't use these at the river with a wall, it's because I can stick the rods out further. It might only be half a metre, but it might just be enough to pull it out of a snag. And that's the reason why. If try and turn these hand warmers off. Because if you turn them off and keep your hands in your pockets, the residual heat from the hand warmer lasts for a few minutes. But I'm anticipating reeling this in soon. Well, not too soon. I'm going to let it cover them rocks up first. Hope everyone's well. Thank you to all the subscribers. I picked up on the last video with Keith. I picked up 3 subscribers that night, so that was good. It's a bit like pulling hen's teeth really with my channel, because I think the way I chat and talk, as much as many of you enjoy that, and obviously that's me, that is who I am, it turns a lot of people off. It do turn a lot of people off, but there's not a lot I can do about that. You are what you are. I'm not false. You see many people in life that put an act on or try and be something that they aren't. They seem to struggle with everything else. But if you call a spade and you are what you are, you tend to have a easier run through life, but you don't get far. Because people don't like it. People want yes people, don't they? Because yes people, you know, it's easier to deal with, isn't it? I have learnt at work, if you say yes all the time, you get less hassle. And I also learnt when I was working at the factory, if you actually said yes, you got some other time. So there is times and places for it, but You are what you are and I am what I am, so I can't really moan about it, but it is sometimes hard. The amount of effort you put in doing a YouTube, well that's if, apparently I'm not a YouTuber. Apparently I'm not a YouTuber. I thought I was a YouTuber because I drive and fish and film it, and then Tom edits it for me and puts it all up on YouTube, which I guess makes you a YouTuber. I also do lives in my garage and shorts, or I do lives anywhere really, wherever I take my fancy. But apparently if you do a live on YouTube, that don't make you a YouTuber either. You're only a YouTuber if you get 100,000 subscribers, and up until then you're not a YouTuber. I don't know what you are. Must be a bloody complete and utter fool, that's what I would say. But yeah, I thought you was a YouTuber, but apparently you're not. But everyone's got their own opinion, haven't they? So yeah, I do all this, drive hour or an hour and a half, sometimes more, and then it's an hour and a half back home. So it's a 3-hour round trip or a 2-hour round trip, or longer. And these hand warmers still warm, even though I've turned them off. So yeah, you do all that. You go fishing, it costs you X amount of money, but you go on fishing anyhow, and it's your hobby, so it is what it is. And yeah, but doing all that, I would say, and uploading onto YouTube, and you've got a YouTube channel, you're a YouTuber, aren't you? But I do appreciate everyone that's subscribed. If I shut up a bit and didn't have so many opinions, yeah, I'd probably gain more subscribers, but then I'd lose the subscribers that I've got. I think when you start a YouTube channel out, however it starts out, that's it. That's your channel. That's who you are. Well, that should be who you are, because there's only you in front of the camera, isn't there? But yeah, everyone that's subscribed and stays subscribed, thank you very much. Those that are subscribed and then unsubscribed, maybe I'll see you again. It's all free to subscribe. It's nice if you watch as well, because obviously it then makes the channel more consistent. I keep getting people contacting me on my email for the channel, saying we watch your channel and we want to help you grow, and we want to do this, that and the other, and all it is you just pay them money and then they fuck your channel up really. You'll end up with loads of subscribers and you don't get any views, which then means YouTube's algorithm don't pump you out there anywhere. But I just delete them all off. I don't have anything to do with anyone like that. I don't even legitimately pay Google to pump my videos out like some people do. I didn't even know you could do that. I know you can buy subscribers. I knew you can buy thumbs up. I know you can buy comments as well. But what's the point of all that? I've just got to find something that will tickle people. Just tickle them in the right place so they subscribe, and I ain't found it yet because I keep opening my mouth. I've had to use my hand warmers at this time of day. I expect it's what's the time now? 3:43. So I've got 2 hours before high water, thereabouts, and I've got my hand warmers on already. It is in the wind, absolutely freezing. I'm not even looking forward to baiting up. This is my coldest session this winter. I've been quite clever and quite good at picking me days. My feet are even getting chilly because I've just got normal socks on, because that's what I always wear and my feet never get cold. So today is a cold day. In this wind, I would say it must be 1 degree at least. It wouldn't surprise me if it is colder. Let's have a look and see what it says. It's 7 degrees there. It said 9 this morning at work. Feels like 3. Well, to be honest, it feels colder than that. Right, I'm going. We've been chatting for long enough. You've been watching my rods. I don't want to bore you. Please keep watching. Don't forget to drop us a comment. Give us a thumbs up, please. Comments have dropped a bit. Don't know why, but then it's that period of the year. Every year around March time, your videos start to lose views and comments. So I don't know whether people go on holidays this time of year, or whether they've just had enough watching fishing videos. I don't know. But all of you that are watching, subscribing, commenting, thank you very much. Thanks to all the members as well. It's much appreciated. I know I don't do anything for members. Tom and I live busy lives, and when I aren't busy, I'm on the sofa absolutely knackered. So yeah, but what you do give membership wise, it all goes towards, and everything that I earn through adverts and everything that you watch, it just goes in my account, which then goes in my fuel tank and buys my bait. So I'll see you in a bit when I reel these in. Trying to hide everything in the out of the wind. I've got a bite and I'm fannying around with the camera. So right, I've got a bite on this rod. It is looking good. This one. Let me get some water and then I'll bring you back. Right, I've got some water. That was hard work. My leg seized up when I was down there. It's heavy! It's heavy! Not as heavy as I wanted though, but that's the first fish and it's swallowed it, so I need to unhook that. Now the only problem with that is I've got to unhook it, which means my hands are going to get wet and it is freezing. So I'm going to blow my nose, turn my hand warmers off so I don't waste the power, and unhook that and give you a show. Right, let's get this casted out. What is it with hats? They don't bloody stay still, do they? It is bitterly cold, I'll tell you. This fish. There you have it. One flounder. Beautiful fish. He was deep hooked, but the hook pulled through the gills and popped out easy, straight out, not a problem. Big fin on the back, look, that's what he was using to paddle with, and I thought it was a codlin. But never mind, it is a beautiful fish. I'll go chuck this back now. I don't know what you got of that, but the bloody battery was off. I'm sure I started it. I did start it because I was looking at the thing. So I've cast it out. I don't even know if you've seen the fish now, but I did show you the fish before I put it in the bucket, so hopefully you've seen it. But I didn't air it bleep. It must have bleeped when I was down there, but I've just turned it back on and it's come back on. So fucking batteries. I bought some more, as I've said, and I'm hoping it'll all be all right. I'm gonna put a better battery in now. I think these batteries had better be thrown and all. Mind you, they work all right spring, summertime, so I'll keep them until then and use them up. But yeah, well, that was the flounder. If you didn't just see it when I just showed you it in the towel, you saw it when I pulled it out. And it was deep hooked, but I popped it out, went through the gill, pushed on the eye of the hook. I felt it pop out with the pliers on, then I pushed it out and it came out easy. Not a bit of blood. Chucked it back and it was a right little fat bugger as well. So yeah, blank out of the way. So yeah, I'm struggling walking on these stones. There's piles of stones, so I'm kicking them out and making it flat, and this area is now getting better. But I've sat down again. This is what the problem is when I sit down. When I'm at the wall, I can sit on the wall and leave my leg dangling and I'm perfectly all right. So that's obviously not what the problem is. The problem's my hip. I ain't talking about it no more. It's getting sorted. Thanks for everyone's concern, but you know, I'll get there. Keep watching these rods and see if there's anything else. I'm gonna go back through my videos and see where that cut out. Hopefully I was showing you the fish. So I'll see you in a minute. But it is a beautiful day, as you can see, and the good thing about it is, yeah, it was green a minute ago, it's now yellow. The wind has dropped a little bit, so hopefully it might warm up a bit. See you in a bit. Alright, let's get this reeled in. I'm going to reel this one in now. Oh, bugger. Let's put you over here a touch. There you have it. Nothing on that. I've got a crab and squid bait up, but I'm not going to put that out just yet. I'm going to put that out when the tide changes and we go on the ebb. So we'll stick out some more worms. That's one lug. These lugworm, I bought these off Dud years ago, and yeah, they're doing absolutely fantastic. Really firm as well. They must be 3.5 years, 4 years old. Oh dear. If I'm fishing tomorrow, I've literally got to come home, get home tonight and get everything on charge, because I'll be out again tomorrow. Right, you probably think you should have put the carty crab out, but put it, bloody hell, it's come undone. Sorry about all this moving about, but that should do it, shouldn't it? There's not much running the tide here today. Because that might just be on the rocks, so cast it quite far to the right. Well, sun is going down. Let me show you about it. It is nice now. The wind has dropped. You must be able to tell. We've got that out there. I've cast it over that corner, so it's like I'm fishing in the other bay. So we'll do that, but I'm going to start casting straight out shortly because the tide will be going out soon. It is 5:20 and it's high water. Here's high water. It's a 7.1 metre tide really at Immingham, because I go by Immingham because I know whatever the tides are at Immingham. I know because I've fished all these marks. I know what they like. So yeah, we've got some I believe they're stanchions for them wind turbines. Hopefully they might put Ed Miliband on the top of it and whack the bloody propeller on top of him. Mind you, with the size of his mouth, he'll probably swallow it. Oh, rubber lips. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Stop talking about them twats that are ruining our country. That's beautiful, isn't it? So here I am, struggling a little bit. Not too bad really, but to be here today and there's no one else here, it's absolutely glorious. I don't mind if there's a few fishermen about. That don't bother me, but when you've got it all to yourself, with me being a selfish person, it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. There's a tiny chop on the water, Nothing major. You can tell there's a lot more chop out there, but I expect the water's running there. There'll be a gully because this water the riverbed goes out, and then there'll be a channel out there. The sun has just gone behind the clouds. It'll be popping out through the bottom shortly, and then it'll be setting. It is an absolute cracker. I can't tell you how any weather you've got that's extreme, be it wind, snow, heat or rain, it's unbearable, absolutely unbearable. If you've just got a little bit of it, it's fine. I mean, look at me now, hat off, because I'm getting hot, warm, and the wind is meant to be dropping all night. So I've got my lights. Hopefully we'll catch some more fish, and that'll be good. There is people that actually do like watching fish being caught, but you can only catch what's there. I've tried one over there, the right hand rod, literally in the same spot but close in. Well, it was a bit more to the left. Now I've gone over that corner over there, it's out a lot further, so it's like I'm fishing in that other bay next door. So I've tried two in that direction. One's just been cast out, one's out further, one in close. And here I caught the flounder, which was out as far as I could throw it into the wind, which was probably about 45, 50 yards. And the other one's gone out the same. I shall venture left next, so I'll be going centre and left, and that'll tie in with the tide going out. If I don't catch anything else, what a beautiful day. It's got better, it's a lot better since that wind has gone. It is a lot better. It's absolutely fantastic, in fact. And the wind was making it so much colder, so much colder. It's 12 degrees where Karen is with Chelsea. Karen's met Chelsea after work, or Chelsea's met Karen after work, and they're going for a coffee and that. So it's nice that both girls meet mum and go for a drink and that. They don't take me out for a drink, probably because I'd drink them under the table. But yeah, I was in Morrison's the other day with the wife, and I've been fancying having a biscuit for a while. I ain't bothered about what, I just want a biscuit, one that's crunchy, and I don't like cookies. And I saw these biscuits, I thought they look nice, they're like fingers, and then I realised they were shortbread, but totally different to the cheap old shortbread you buy. It's in Tesco's, it's made in Scotland as well. I thought, well, let's get this, it looks really good. And I turned it over, and on the back it said literally, there's European flag everywhere, and it said made with European flour. Well, I nearly took a shit in the middle of the aisle in Tesco's, I tell you. I nearly laid one on the floor. I looked up at the missus and she said, what's the matter, you getting it? I said, it's made with European flour. I mean, do these Scottish shortbread bakers, do they go over to Europe to buy the flour and then bring it back? I mean, most things that are brought back by boat end up being British, and they're British, aren't they? So why isn't it British flour, if you know what I mean, sarcastically? Fucking European flour. So you know what I did, don't you? I put them back, and I picked another box of biscuits up, and they were all right, but I ain't had one yet. Fucking European flour. You know, soon it'll be a European dildo, won't it? No, you can't get a British dildo. No, it's a European dildo. Fucking, you just can't write it. I mean, I think these people are just about to try and wind me up. I think they just think to themselves, well, let's put this on the box, European flour. That'll wind Vern up. Yeah, it'll ruin his day. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning with the bridge there. That could be a thumbnail, couldn't it? Anyhow, I shall tell you about one other thing. You won't believe this either. Went to the shops with the wife last week. It was holidays. I had 3 days off. That's another story. Short story of it is, we turned up in this car park and across the road was some dodgy hot dogs. Dodgy burger stall, you know, the sort in a caravan. There he was, £1.50 hot dogs. I went there, I said, can I have a hot dog, mate? He said, do you want a large one? I said, how much are they? He went, £3. I said, well, I was just going to get a £1.50, but yeah, I'll have a £3 one. So I took it. That was the first thing that slightly went wrong. Then what happened is, he said, do you want onions? Yeah, of course I want onions. And then he said, do you want sauce? I said, well, yeah, give me the hot dog and I'll put my sauce on. He said, no, I do it. I said, what do you mean you do it? He said, I'll put it on. I said, but I'd like to put it on. No, I do it. I looked at him and I thought, am I now gonna explode? The wife sort of like turned around because I think she knew what was coming. But I held it back. I think I'm getting soft as I get older. He put the fucking mustard on and put the ketchup on. I said, can you put some more mustard on? He didn't just put another run of mustard on. He did 3 runs again of the mustard. Now I can eat mustard. If it was encapsulated in mustard, I'd still eat it. I was so pissed off that I couldn't put my... Who's ever heard of going to a hot dog stall and not being allowed to put your own fucking sauce on? Couldn't fucking believe it. When he gave me the hot dog, I nearly slammed it into his counter. I looked at the hot dog like that, and he was looking at me, and I looked at the hot dog, and I was like, I don't want this now. But the wife then said, come on, let's go. And I turned around, started walking off, and until I got across the road, I was heading back. I was turning around to go back to fucking put it on his counter upside down and spread it. I just couldn't believe it. I went to the chip shop in Goxhill here. Cut that, Tom, please. Cut that. Anyhow, I went to the chip shop here and told them, and they couldn't believe it either. I mean, you do get the odd chip shop that say, no, we put salt and vinegar on. I don't go back again, because I get the salt and vinegar off them. It's just because they don't want to mess their counter up. It's like they're anally retentive. Fucking sauce. Tuppence halfpenny. That hot dog probably cost him 10p, if not 20p. Well, 50p at the most. And he's earning that. And then you can't put your own sauce on. I didn't say I want more ketchup because it was all falling off me. It was like eating Italian food, which, even though Italian food's tasty, that's not the food to eat if you ever go on a first date, because it slaps you around your chin, it falls off, it falls down your top. It's fucking pain in the arse. So I tried to find his hot dog fucking site so I could say shithole, but I couldn't find it because he's just a vendor. And some people will say, well, you shouldn't have done that, but you couldn't talk to the bloke. He was an absolute old fucking stuck, you know, them bitter and twisted people you get. That's what he was. I went into the shop that we were going in and I said at the counter, have you ever got a hot dog off that hot dog stall? And the woman says, yeah, I have one. So I said, yeah. Are you getting another one? She went, no. I said, no, I ain't either, because you aren't even allowed to put your sauce on. Well, the wife, she was like, come on, let's go. But yeah, anyhow, that was my day. So last week I was on holiday. I worked Monday, Tuesday. I had Wednesday off, and me and Karen went for a long walk. We walked from Immingham to East Halton, and we walked to East Halton, and then we come here and had a walk here. And Thursday I was fucked. I went into work Thursday morning, but Thursday I was fucked. Friday I was fucked. Saturday I felt better, but I was still shattered because I still just sat on the sofa. The wife was quite happy sitting there with me. We had a nice time. It was a leisure 3 days. And then Sunday I felt all right. Anyhow, I'm talking, not looking at my rods, talking to you, and the video's getting too long. So yeah, that's the hot dog scenario. Not go there again. Sun has gone down now, look. I might have to go there and you might just see it there. Let's go round this side. Yeah, you can see it there, can't you? So, it is nice being here today. Can have a bit of a mardle with you lot, can't I? Hey? Yes, I've bought a new reel. I have bought a new reel. Now, I said I'm not buying any more reels, didn't I? And that's the truth. I am not buying any more reels. But this reel come up, and it's a special reel. It's not like a Mini or an MG or a Spitfire or Hillman Imp. I've got lots of them. They're all the Abus. This one, it's an Abu, but it's got other bits all on it. And it's got 2 little marks on it, but it is mint. One side plate, the little mark on that, I've got a replacement. I could put it on, but I ain't gonna. It is absolute mint. It is beautiful, and it's like buying a Rolls Royce. So you will see this reel, and I might do a lot of shorts. I might get a Susie thing and put the reels on and spin it slowly and film it and do some shorts of all my reels, and then do a video with them all. But this one is special. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously it's a low water fishing mark reel, but I can team it up with my rocket that you saw it hut off with John. Could team it up with that, or any other reel really. And then as soon as I bought the reel, 3 days later I see the rod that I want. Unbelievable. So I've got to hope that it hasn't gone. I've got to hope that the wife allows me to purchase it, because I have to run everything by the wife first. If she says no, it's no. So I've got a sweet talk there really. Might have to load the dishwasher a few times and cook tea maybe. But yeah, that's about it. That's my life this week. As I speak, Felix has, Felix has passed away. You walk round the house, or you come home from work, and you start thinking, I wonder if he'll be there and whatever, and then you realise he isn't there, is he? But you miss him running in front of you really quick, getting all excited that he's going indoors and getting some food, or running from the front room into the utility room to the food cupboard, because he knew where the food cupboard within 5 hours of being in our house. So yeah, you miss all them bits, don't you? Whether it's a cat or a dog. He was a cat that had no end of character. Full of character he was. But yeah, what I'm saying is, some of you put some comments in the video, and it's hard. Well, it ain't hard, but I've told a story, because as it was happening I was fishing, because I had to go out and fish to clear my mind. And you're all saying, hope he's all right and everything, but he ain't. He's gone, he's dead. And I have to answer it, because I don't want to spoil the videos, because after catching all those cod here 2 years ago, it was only towards the end that I realised people were tuning in, watching with enthusiasm. I don't know what word to use actually, but they were looking forward to the next video all the time. It was like the cinema or Saturday morning when you'd watch Flash Gordon and he'd die each week, he'd die, but then suddenly they'd show and you'd be like, Christ, what's going to happen? But he never did die. But I kept catching cod, didn't I? And I didn't realise, so I don't want to spoil it in the comments, because I've already told the story, haven't I? I've told the story of what happens. So, but yeah, thanks to everyone that's commented in the video. It's appreciated. I've got line coming off. In matter of fact, I've had to finish a phone call and everything else, and I suspect it's gonna be hooked up with my other line. Oh, but it's fucking heavy, I'll tell you that. I reckon I've got a bed sheet. I mean, sat on my box. I think I'm round my other line. This is bent double. It was tapping away like that, and I was saying to Alan, I've got to go. Hopefully that line is too far right. Got to be weed, hasn't it? It's got to be weed. But it's exciting. That walk I had, and I was knackered for 3 days after. The wife had stiff neck as well, because she was looking down. And this is now making my back ache down the bottom there. I don't know if I can wind it in my back hurts that much. Oh, Jesus, I can't do it. I need Keith. Gotta be weed, hasn't it? Jesus, wet. Well, I'll tell you what, if this isn't a log, it's a 20-pound bloody fish. It's a fucking log. Now, £66 line. Mono. Who needs braid? Caught a fucking log. Jesus, that's the biggest thing I've ever wound in. Oh, talk about a fucking backache. Well, I've done it all now. Do you remember that tree I caught here once? Well, I kid you not. I've beaten my personal best. You never know, there could be a fish on it as well. I hope I ain't got that line next to it. Otherwise, I'll start shouting at myself. Is unbelievable. Look at this here. Personal best. Well, that's a personal best. It is. Oh dear, talk about cracking. Hasn't done my back any good. That was on the mend. Well, look at this. What do you reckon to that? That is my log, look. See it? There you have it. One tree, look. Hey, you couldn't believe it, could you? I thought that was a fish. Jesus, let's finish winding this in. I'm crackered. I tell you what, you know these people that go catch these common skate? Well, I was talking to Keith about that the other day, and I tell you now, I couldn't reel one in. I bloody could not. Absolutely cream crackers. My back started eating straight air. Well, I'll tell you what, that is a personal best. Couldn't ride it, could you? That was a personal best for me. I've never caught such a big, well, I'm getting hot, you know. I've never caught such a big log. As a matter of fact, that was half a tree. Oh, I'm red hot. Don't need that now. Surprising, isn't it? Surprising what happens. This light, how's this light doing? It's doing all right. I think I'll just put it on my head in a minute. I've got to sort that out. Just don't fit properly. Right, put this baby up. Well, at least we ain't got weed and a tree. But yeah, that's my biggest tree caught in the Humber. So it's a personal best. And I'm gonna put for the title, caught my personal best. It was that heavy, it gave me backache. Yeah, I don't know how they reel them common skating. Slack water's been and gone, the tide is now going out. We don't want too much rubbish in the water, do we? Nice. Brilliant. That is me out. I've got to just tighten this band up on this because I've been wearing it with a hat. And I kid you not, it is, what's the matter with that? Tell me there's more logs going down. Oh. Yeah, when I went for the walk with the dog, my back started hurting that day, but I've had backache on my love handles since then, and they were just getting better yesterday, and I can still feel it today, but getting better. And then that, it went straight across the bottom of my back, pulling that in. As you get older, you ain't as fit as you used to be, especially in my condition at the minute. I can't do anything. So yeah, I don't think Keith will be able to reel in a common skate on his own. I think he'll be knackered. But good luck to you, mate, if you go for it. Right, let's get a light on the tripod. And I can get that baited up now, can't I, with fresh bait on ready. That's out to the left, I've got one to the right. I shall reel that in shortly because this tide's going to be going out now. I'll see you in a minute when I come back to reel one of these in. And yeah, when I reel one of these in. I ain't talking to you anymore. I think sometimes you can have too much for a Vern and it's too good for you. I think it gets you all into too happy a place. And I hope you're all right, Brian. Brian from New Zealand. You know you are, mate. I read your comment in the last video with Keith, and I hope you aren't down now. I don't know why you're down, but I hope you feel better soon, mate. There's plenty of videos in my back catalogue. Watch some of them if it raises a smile to your face, mate. And like I say, go out for a nice walk or so. I don't know, but I just want you to get better soon, Brian, and I hope you feel better. So this video's for you, Brian. You've just seen my personal best tree hauled out, and it hasn't damaged my line either, guys. Hadn't damaged my line because the line was hooked around, so it was literally hooked like a knot and just pulled it in. But that line is just fantastic. It goes up in my expectations every time I fish with it. See you in a bit. Right, let's hope this battery lasts. It has warmed up now. Right, oh, should have stretched my leg out first, shouldn't I, before I got out of here. Oh, sat on the box. It's a lot easier. My fucking legs are stiff. It's not my hip. Got to do some more exercise. I've just got to get my hip fucking done, innit? Oh, what a fucking arsehole job it is. Right, I'll get this reeled in. Hopefully that battery will last. I think I might have to go down there. Oh. You bastard! You fucking cunt! How can that go under that fucker there? You fucking arsehole! Fucking titty! There was the smallest of pointy bits of this tar on that rock, and my line found it. It's like me winning the lottery 4 times in a month. And then it seemed as though I had a fish on it. There was something silvery on it, but then it just disappeared. So it's probably just the weight. I've got this fucking Mayra on it now. It's coming off all right. Right. Right, well, I've tried over there. Now we've got to try somewhere else. Is this still filming? That battery's still going. That's a good battery. We love GoPros, don't we? Yeah. Right. So I'm going to cast this one straight out. I am. Get my glove on. Over it. Brilliant. Put that on there. We'll get that. Wind that up. And we're going to chuck that dead straight out. Slightly to the right. Brilliant. We're going to leave it up there. Oh, what was that? Don't tell me we've caught another tree. Oh, what's going on there? Hey, what's going on there? Well, it's been enjoyable. At the minute, all I've caught is one fish. All I've caught is one fish, but you know, I thought it was going to be quite a good session because I kept seeing lots of taps, but I've reeled in nothing on it. I'm fishing with 2-hook flappers, size 2 hooks. They are size 2. I'll get this 2-hook flapper baited up, and then we'll give it a go. I'm gonna fish until I start seeing the midsection of them stones down there before the mud. It's quite short now. It used to be a lot longer. A lot of that's been ripped out, so I'm gonna fish that. I'm struggling a little bit walking on these stones. I think I'm doing all right. I think I can come here again and do it again. But yeah, I felt fantastic this morning. Didn't have any problems. But since I've come here, see, it's just like a stone, like that stone there. It's not level. Fuck off. But I'm fishing on terra firma tomorrow, so it'll be good. If I feel alright in the morning, I'm definitely going fishing tomorrow, unless something else happens. But let me give you a quick show off the stupendous personal best. Let me show you it. So that there, hang on, let me get it on that one. That's better, isn't it? It's not some glary, is it? So it's here, look. That's the butt section. It's not a fishing rod, Vernon. All the way up there, look. That is the, well, it ain't a tree, is it? But it's a bloody great branch. Yeah, someone's sawn it off at the bottom. That's a saw cut, and just chucked it in the water. And I bet you they've done that because they knew I'd be fishing here. They bloody knew it. And I bet you they've done that. Oh, I've got a line going out. I've got a bite on that. Shit, I've got to change this battery. Right. Right, let's get this rod in. It's been pulling line out, so there's either weed on it or there's a fish on it. Weed on it. Oh fuck me, is there weed on it? There's like a whole bloody field of weed on it. Shake some of it off. This is the booty of having just mainline on, really. I know people do it with grey, but it's like straw, grass. It's grass, really. Right. So much for crab and shit. I ain't done the bloody rig ever. You donkey, Vernon. You fucking donkey. Right. Right, I'll bring you back in a minute. What I'll do is I'll bait that up and chuck it out short. See you in a bit. I've got line being pulled off the other rod now and I ain't even got the other one out yet. Hope it ain't another fucking tree. Oh. It's gone right over there again. That camera. I don't even know if you can see me. Set this up. This is what you have to do when you're filming. You know, you don't have to. You could just reel it in and then not show you anything. Right, you're going to see me somewhere over there, I think. Oh, I've got to walk down here with you. Now where all this bit is coming from. Well, you won't believe it, but look at that. I caught another one. Didn't beat my personal best. How's that? Fucking tangled up round that again. Fuck. I had hold of it. How the fuck has that gone round my main line? Fuck's sake! Talk about lost fishing. How the fuck? Get off! Fucking idiot! Fucking tool rag! Don't fucking believe it! Fuck off! I took my weight off my main line. I'm sorry I've been gone a long while. I can't believe I took my weight off the main line and I had held hold of it in my hand using my rod as a walking stick, yet it's still tangled round my main line. I had hold of the end. Look at this fucker. Look at that. Well, it's a personal best on size, but it's not as long and heavy as the last one. I had to walk right round the corner, climb down the tarmac, which has got all green on it, so that was dicey. Pull this in and unhook it, because it was, the hook was in it. And then I had all that stress coming back. Twice that's gone round my line, and twice I've untangled it. Well, a multi-branch tree, so that's quite good. That's 2 trees I've caught tonight, so we are on for a personal best, aren't we? Let's hope we don't catch any more. Can people stop cutting trees and chucking it in the river thinking they're being clever just to wind me up, please? I thought that was a bloody fish. Fuck off. If you get cold at night, there's some wood down there. Probably needs drying out, but it'd make good kindling. Right, I'm going to sort these rods out. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll cast that one out because it's ready to go. But I ain't going far. It's going to be just chucked out because I can't be dealing with that. Oh, you bastard. And remember, kids, it's not big and it's not clever to have a potty mouth. Don't do what Uncle Vernon says. That water's going out quick. I shan't be here much longer. Those that are going, fucking hell, that's a bit long, this video, Vern. It won't be. Put it there, set the slack. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to put that rig away. I might even just fish with one rod. Where's the water line? We're down to them rocks, like I said to you. So we're down to the rocks. So I think I'll put these 2 rigs away and that's it. I'm going fishing tomorrow. I've caught a fish. I haven't blanked. And yeah, well, fucking nose. Who else has to keep blowing the nose winter time? And all you lot out there that are catching fish and calling it spring this, spring that, it's not spring, it's winter. And all you're doing is you're doing yourself out of saying I've caught a winter fish of whatever description. Yeah, that's 2 trees I've caught now. I don't think I'm putting a second rod out. You couldn't write it, could you guys? Can I stop saying guys? I got that off Scott at bloody East Shore Angler. East Shore Coast. Fucking hell, I know who he is. He's alright. Sometimes he sounds less exciting than what I am. He's sometimes more depressed than what I am. But I don't know why, bless him. I do enjoy watching his videos. I suppose I've just done a little shout out there, haven't I? Go watch Scott East. I've got him on. I ain't gonna go through all this now on video because it makes my videos too long. Where's my fucking glasses gone? Oh, don't tell me I've lost my glasses. Oh, shit bags. Right, I'm going. I've got to find my glasses. What? Well, I'm now going to reel this in. I've just spent 20 minutes, possibly longer, looking for my flipping glasses, and I can't find them. So I've caught 2 trees, 1 flounder, and I've lost my flipping glasses. Can't believe it. I'm going to reel this in now because the stones have got another 1.5 meters, and I ain't walking over it, and if I've got a flounder on it, I've got to chuck it back anyhow. Bit pissed off now. Got to blow my nose again. I've been over there, down on the shoreline, along the shore in case it was in the water and got washed along. I didn't even hear him crawl. It's probably in my bloody coat, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Right, let's get this reeled in. I hate losing stuff, especially a pair of glasses, for God's sake. Right, let's get this in. Nothing on this. Bit of plastic on it. I've been everywhere looking. That's the Lord, isn't it? The Lord's teaching me. Lord's teaching me for my potty mouth, isn't he? That's what he's doing. Right, let's get this all set up. And can't believe it. Oh, well, it's been a good day anyhow. It's been a lovely day. I mean, there's people that can't get out, isn't there? So put that on there. Should light something up. That there. Let's get this off. Let's just do this. Right, that should be all right. If I do it against that, I know that I'm in it, don't I? Can't believe it. I'm gonna have to strip off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to strip off, innit? Right, so this has been the River Humber, and if you're still watching, thank you very much. And if you listen to me and you subscribed, thank you very much. But yeah, drop some comments, helps my algorithm. The channel's doing really well. I've got subscribers that keep going up, but I long for the days of when you used to get 40 or 50 a week. But I guess there's only so many people that love little old Vern, and the rest of them just either like it or they don't. And one day they might like it, another day they don't. But yeah, drop us a comment and give us some thumbs up, help the old algorithm. This has been the River Humber. It's been a very cold day to start. It was bitter, but this wind has gone and it's been fantastic. I can't believe I've lost some glasses. But yeah, anyhow, that's that. Caught a nice flounder. He was a chunky little fella. He had plenty of width on him, and I thought it was going to be a fish after fish because the rods were tapping and tapping, but clearly not. But I have caught my personal best branch off a tree, and even caught a second branch. So we could have got a hat trick, but I give up. And then I lost my glasses. So I will probably have another look. I can't flip and believe it. But there you go. This is Verns Sea Fishing. This is what happens on a fishing trip, because what you've seen is what's happened. I'm gonna pack up now. It's all in. I could keep fishing, but I want to go out and fish tomorrow, so I need to try and save some energy for tomorrow and have a good night's sleep tonight. So thanks for watching, and if you've subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't and you've enjoyed it, it's helped me algorithm. So thank you, and thank you very much. What else is to say? Nothing, apart from I'll see you tomorrow where I'm going to be fishing. It's going to be better weather as well, and I'll see you